Hello everybody, welcome back to my video. How are you doing? I am doing so good. Today we are going to do actually complete it, I can't believe I'm saying these words, my Disneyland Paris journal from the year 2023, November 2023 to be exact. This trip was a little trip that me and my mom took, as you can see in this photograph. And yeah, let's dust off this eraser and let's get going. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about my trip and what we got up to, as well as some little journaling techniques that I use, and just also it's not real time. It's a sped up version of me doing my journal. So at the moment, I'm going to show you what I've done in my journal. And I completed this shortly after I came back. I might have even done a little bit when I was there. No, I didn't do any while I was there. I'm just remembering now. But these are the pages I've already completed. And I feel like they're quite a different vibe to what you're about to see. And I don't know why that is. I mean, I guess... Hello, Jiminy Cricket. Okay, I guess I have a lot less time now, which I've mentioned quite a few times, so I think I'll probably just rush it a little bit more, but it also makes me more decisive, which is great because I'm really not a decisive person. So having less time, I'm just like, get it in there, does it match, is it the same colour, yep, get it in. I don't I still do spend hours doing it, but I don't spend hours and hours looking for the exact right sticker, which I may have done in the past. And I kind of love it. It's like a bolder version of how I was before. I got to the stage where I would pre-write what I was going to say in my videos, and I would follow more of what the algorithm asks you for, which are like 5-second clips and then change camera angle, all this kind of stuff. But I just don't have much time for that anymore. Like, it takes so long to edit videos, and like I just don't have that much time, and it's just one of those things. I still want to journal, and I still want to have these things. I still want to share them with you, and I still want to share this part of my life because I love it. I really enjoy it, but like I said, I just don't have much time. So this journal was done over 4 sessions, and the sessions were like hours long. So please don't think, if you have journals that you have not finished and it gets a bit overwhelming, don't sort of panic about it. But I think I want to do another like rainy day journal soon with some music in the background, and just have the like I guess it's ASMR of me journaling, like the clicking and the cutting and because I really like those videos too. But anyway, let's get back onto the topic at hand, which is this journal, the Disney journal. So this page I love. It's the pages where Chip and Dale actually signed them in the park. I just opened the page randomly and they signed there, so I had to journal around it, which is quite fun. It also gives you like something to focus on rather than just a blank page. You have those two things to sort of journal around. This next page is probably one of my favorites, like top 3 I would say, and when I was starting it I didn't think it would be, because it's just literally a jumble of photographs. But at this point in the day, I haven't really spoken about yet about how important this trip was for me and my mom, and at this point of the day we were both so quiet, and I think it was just we'd come to the realization that we were here and we were in the castle, and my mom was very thoughtful, and it was a really sweet moment. So I didn't put any words on that page. I think I just put a sticker that says "You are enough," because it was just so special and meaningful, and we don't need words sometimes, like pictures are enough. As well as this fun teacups one. I'm sorry about the speed, by the way. I have to speed it up like this because there was so much of the journaling that I was doing, and I didn't want you to miss anything. This was the Lion King show, and if you've been to Disneyland Paris, also yes, I did put Puma because I was so focused on the double A, which I didn't realise it had a double A, that I missed the B. Honestly, I do that so much. It's really annoying. But anyway, this was the Lion King show, and oh my gosh, it's so good. Please don't miss this if you're in Disneyland Paris. It is amazing. It actually shocks me that this is included in the price. It's like a mini West End show at the park. It's incredible, and they've got acrobats and amazing singers, and oh, it's just beautiful. This next page is the Mickey, what was it called? Mickey's Dazzling Christmas Parade. There we go. I loved this as well. It was so much fun, and me and my mom had these flashing lights on our head, so I've put those sort of around the title there, and all the characters kept pointing at them and waving at them, but especially the little gingerbread Mickey Mouse, they loved them. They kept pointing at them and like gesturing to their ears, which was really fun. So I like to add little elements like that into my journal, so that I remember the interaction and what happened, or I like to put little nods to that other people might not notice, but I would notice myself. This next page, I don't know how my mum would feel about me sharing this. I hope she doesn't mind. Sorry mum if you're watching, I know you are. But she fell over, and it was very traumatic at the time, but afterwards we did laugh about it, and because when we entered the park, Mum said, is there anywhere you haven't been in Disneyland Paris? And I said, well, I haven't been to the Disney hospital, but we don't want to go there. And then we ended up in the Disney hospital, which I have to say is not very magical. I honestly thought they would have, like, I don't know, some Mickey posters or something. They didn't. Oh, small interlude. This is my mouldy pen. This is how long I haven't been journaling for and using my equipment. My pen has gone mouldy. Just wanted to point that out. I didn't even know they could go mouldy, so there you go. But yeah, my mum fell over and it was so sad, but something good did come out of it. They actually gave us a little pass where we could watch the fireworks right from the front, so there was literally nobody in front of us. It was incredible. So I'm just showing you now. I did a few bits off camera. Kind of regret doing that Ratatouille page off camera because I really love it. It's also top 3. How many have I said now is my favourite? I think 2, so that's top 3. But I love adding little elements like that and getting a real vibe for the area that you're in. So Toy Story Land is this one, so I did it obviously in the Toy Story colours. I added Toy Story washi tape and Toy Story stickers, so you get a real feel of the place. And then this page was, I added some little Toy Story stickers to that as well. I feel like I'm speaking so fast because I've sped this up so much, so I apologise if that's annoying you, but there you go. Oh, so this was the drawing school, animation studios. I can't remember what it's called. This is another thing my mum couldn't believe was free. She's like, oh my gosh, you get a whole drawing lesson off a Disney animator. That's so cool. So we watched one from the queue, and that was Mushu there. And then, is it Mushu? Mushu. And then when we got to go up, we got Mickey, and we were so excited. So there's mine and my mum's drawings of Mickey. She sat right at the front and she was so proud of herself for drawing Mickey, and so was I, to be honest. It was really good. It was so fun. And the woman behind us, I don't know how to describe her Mickey Mouse, and I kind of want to draw it from memory, but it had the tiniest face and the biggest head, and it just made me and Mum laugh so much, and she was laughing about it herself. So it was quite funny because we showed ours and then she showed hers, and she's like, I don't want to show mine now. But it was really funny and cute. I'm just gonna give you a little minute to watch how cute this is. My daughter happens to love pens and stickers, and she's 15 months old now, so she loves all my little badges and buttons and all sorts. So I'm definitely sharing them with her now, which is adorable. That's Totoro. Say Toto. Toto. Bear, yeah. Okay, so I think we're on to session 3 of the journaling now, which does not include, or is it session 4, which does not include that little bit that I did off camera. So I think I'm going to show you what I've got up to. We've done the Ratatouille Toy Story, we've done the drawing. I did a few more. I did Crush's coaster. I am going to flip through all of this at the end. This is kind of one of, not an issue with journaling, but it does get quite stressful if you know you want to like document a part of your life, and it's just time's running away with you, and so is the fact that you haven't done your journal. It's quite stressful. So I'm really, really glad I got this journal finished. This page here was really sweet. So as you just saw, my daughter was playing with some of my things. So we did little doodles on the page. I drew some things that she likes. She really likes Minnie now. And ducks and little bears, so I was drawing those for her, and she was scribbling along too. And what was quite sweet is that I planned this trip for me and my mom, because my mom was meant to come and visit me when I lived in Japan, and we were meant to go to Tokyo Disneyland, and unfortunately that never happened. My mom and dad were meant to come. This trip was long overdue, and obviously we never got to go to Tokyo Disney, but we planned it to Disneyland Paris. And I knew that the next year I wanted to start a family, so obviously having a little page in there with my daughter's scribbles is kind of like a little hint to that, which is quite sweet. I thought, if I don't go now and plan this little trip with just me and my mom, then I'm never going to go, because I'm going to have children and I'm going to want to take them as well to Disneyland. So yeah, it was really, really nice to include that little doodle page in my journal. So this washi tape I also got in Tokyo Disneyland, and I just decided to cut out the It's a Small World ride, because that was what was happening on that page. And then on to Pinocchio. Pinocchio has a very, very special place in my heart. There's some, obviously I think this happens a lot with Disney. It represents so much nostalgia for so many people, but particularly my age range and generation, but also for, say, like the moms that would be doing the housework in the background like my mom did, and then I would have Pinocchio on the TV. So it's a lot of lovely memories and nostalgia, but Pinocchio in particular is one of those for me. And I think I've spoke about this before, so I'm not going to retell the story, but yeah, Pinocchio always seems to be quite I don't know what's the word, present in my childhood and in my life. So it's quite special, and the songs, the music, Wish Upon a Star, all those things are from Pinocchio. So this is how I do the text. I'm not a perfectionist, and there is a reason for that. I quite like things to look hand-drawn, handmade, and I think the way they look handmade and hand-drawn is if they are imperfect. So if something is imperfect, it looks perfect to me. So as you can see, I've handwritten the Pinocchio. If you're a perfectionist and that bothers you, obviously don't do it this way, but how I do the text is I draw the middle letter, and then I work outwardly with pencil to fit in the whole of the text, and that's how I know if it's going to fit or not. And obviously I do that in pencil, and then I go in with pen and sort of define those lines a little bit more. If you were a perfectionist, you could define them before you go in with pen, but like I said, I'm not. And then I used Posca pen ink and a paintbrush to add the sort of ornate golden details, which I thought was really nice. And coming up to the last few pages now, and then we'll do an entire flip through, and you can finally see this journal in its full glory. So this is packing up and leaving home. Leaving where we stayed. We stayed in the Stay City apartments. I'd never stayed there before. I think they're fairly new. I'm not sure. But last time I went to Disneyland Paris, I've only been twice. This is the second time. The first time I went, we stayed in the Viviana Dream Castle, which I loved, but I don't think it's there anymore, or they may have changed the names, I'm not sure. But this time we stayed in the Stay City apartments, and I loved it. It was really, really good. Like self-catering. But it was great. I loved it, and Mum loved it as well. We barely spent any time in the room anyway, but it was really nice and spacious. So yeah, this is the flight home, which was really relaxing and lovely. And then, well, it was quite hot when we got off. I remember that bit was a bit stressful when you get off the airplane and you're trying to get all your bags, but everything else was really lovely. And then I was going to keep this page very simple, and I wasn't going to add lots and lots and lots of colours, but you will see at the end I did end up, I just can't fill a page. I'm a more is more type of person when it comes to decorating things. I just have to fill it all out. If there's a space, it's going to be full. Okay, so now we're going to do the flip through finally it's finished, and it took, how long is it, are we in 2026? I can't remember. Yeah, we are. So it took like 3 years. No, what year did I go? Yeah, I went in 2023. So, well, it was the end of 2023, so it took nearly 3 years. I'm gonna say 2. It took 2 to complete it. So yeah, here we are flipping through. I've kept some things from the trip, like receipts and little business cards and things like that to stick into the journal. I've also added lots of drawn elements. If I hadn't got a picture, I drew it. I've added obviously loads of pictures. That is the main thing that takes up most of this journal, are the photographs. And then I tend to go with a theme. Also, yes, I know I put Haunted Mansion and I know I put Disney Springs, and both of those things are wrong. In Disneyland Paris, it's Phantom Manor and Disney Village, so just ignore those. But yeah, I love looking through this journal, and what's really sweet is now my daughter loves looking through my journals as well, and she'll point out different people and characters, and it just makes it even more special. I do have a few favourite pages, like I mentioned, but some of the pages, you know, you might go, I'm not really keen on that page, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Like, it's about capturing the memory for me, and if you open a page and you can see the photographs and you write a little bit about it, it is actually shocking how much you forget. Like, if you've tried to remember what you did, like try now to remember what you did last Tuesday, you just won't remember. You have to look at something, a reference, a photograph, unless it was like a special day. It was my birthday last Tuesday, I remember what I did. But if it was just a normal day, you literally won't remember. Even on a trip like this, there are so many things that I completely forgot about. So it's really, really nice to have this and to look back on it. And I will look back on this journal for many, many, many years. And also to say as well, the journal itself is by a company called Grupo Eric. They're a Spanish company, but I found them on Amazon, and I think they've just released lots of new Disney ones. They also have some beautiful like A5 journals. They've got like a Nightmare Before Christmas one, which is gorgeous. But yeah, they have a few. It's not real leather, the journal. It's not like a traveler's notebook, and it's a little bit more squat. It's a little bit smaller and a little bit wider. But it's kind of perfect for this. Oh look, my sticker fell off. But yeah, I'll link this journal below if you want to have a look at it. For some reason, this particular one is more expensive than the other ones, but they're definitely more affordable choice if you are going on a little trip and you want to take a journal. They also do, I'm not being sponsored by the way, I just really like this journal, but they also do like loads of different characters, like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter and things like that. So yeah, anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this long rambly video. I'm going to put, I think, a flip through on with just the music, and I'm also going to add, I think on my Instagram, I want to add where you put the journal at the bottom, and then at the top you put where the actual thing happened, so like a video of the actual time that happened. And I think that'll explain more why I like journaling so much. I saw somebody do that, I can't remember who. I will credit them when I do the video, but yeah, I just really, really like that style of video as well. But if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you next time with a new video. Bye.